we'll play again eventually.
Okay, yeah. What is up? So this is gonna be the start of season 2. I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. Like I don't know what else we're gonna do right here, but we're just gonna watch.
For us to win
Yeah, I know, right? Wait, are we gonna watch the entire game? We're gonna watch the entire game. Okay. I want to personally. I kind of no. Since it's opening night, we're both gonna wear our alternate. Okay. Why does that look gradient? I don't know why. I'm tripping, but that looks gradient.
Did they add the stars?
I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe I just didn't see it.
Maybe just passed it.
Yeah, maybe.
Diamonds. That is weird.
We'll just let them wear their camo jerseys.
Close enough.
I know, right? I mean, they could be, Oh! I just realized something. Aren't the Dallas Stars, getting neon green this year, or was that not this year?
Yeah, it is this year.
Oh, maybe they're working on those. I don't know. Maybe they didn't get a one. Maybe they didn't get a reverse retro. Okay, this is Max Domi on the face-off. Donskoy up to Sergachev to Domi. Domi gets it taken off. Domi gets it back. One-timer, and Domi blocks the one-timer. One-timer back over with a pass by Domi. Jamie Ban. Radulov, Klingberg, saved by Markstrom. The defenseman Klingberg had that save. I mean, went up there for the shot. Radulov, Donskoy takes that away. Donskoy gets himself held up for whatever silly reason because he feels like it. Sergachev up to Taylor Hall. It feels weird seeing Taylor Hall in the second line, but guess it is what it is. No, I'm not judging you, Danny. I'm not saying he should be. But Max Domi, I'm used to seeing him on the first line. Taylor Hall takes it away. Does a quick move. Hall to Domi. Domi passes to Hall. Hall gets hit. Couldn't take a shot. That was actually a good time to hit him because then he didn't allow a shot. Radulov, was that Kane for a second? No, Klingberg down to Kane. Oh, Evander Kane. Okay, never mind. I thought that was Patrick Kane. I'm like, okay, I guess Patrick Kane decided to go it down. Broussard. I could definitely see trading, I don't know why, but I can definitely see trading, how old is Taylor Hall?
29.
Oh. How old is he is Patrick Kane? Oh. Maybe we could try to get like a younger player. Imagine we somehow got Panarin. That would be actually sick. Panarin on the Hawaii Heat. Panarin on the Hawaii Heat, that would be crazy.
Yes. As my son would say. Yes.
But how come, why was Marshawn Wentz mad and he didn't want to answer any questions?
No, he wasn't mad, he just didn't want to. It was during the game where he won the game, but he got injured, so like, I didn't want to talk to the media about that.
But his injury? Glandwind.
Should have said.
Dylan. Gets bodied. Needs to make a smart play next time. They need to keep their head up, kid.
Poke.
Patrick Marlowe. Woody Foxa. To Graves. Lindell. Yeah, if you check out Danny's channel, CoonDogTV, he actually made a live chat and Patrick Marlowe's son was in it.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. Huh. Weird one-timer, and Markstrom gives that up.
And Jarrett kept putting him on the spot.
How?
Hey guys, yeah guys, we're gonna meet Patrick Marlowe. I hope he shows up. He's down in the stream. Hey Evan, without looking it up, do you know who this is? I'm not putting them on the spot. I'm not putting them on the spot.
But who? Who was he asking who it was?
He was asking his friend.
Oh, so he's kind of putting Landon on the spot.
Yeah, he was in that for the live stream. It is what it is. I just kind of felt uncomfortable because I was like, yeah, I get it. It's like the son of an NHL Hall of Famer, but at the same time, it's like...
He's not, wait, Patrick Marlowe's in the Hall of Fame?
Okay, I should read with that. Future Hall of Fame, probably. I don't think it's a superstitious sport, I don't want to jinx it. At the same time, it's like...
What are you doing? Get something with the puck! Gurianov! Backhand! Makes up that bad play with a good play.
As cool as this, I don't want to make Landon feel. And he probably doesn't care, but at the same time, it's just professionalism.
What a shot by Dennis Gurianov against his former team that we took away in the expansion draft.
Gurianov is a perfect fit for this team. Big-bodied forward, scores goals. And he can go to the front of the net. Got a great shot. Perfect fit.
Wait, who did we pick up from the Rangers?
Lemieux.
Mario Lemieux? Oh, I thought he was on the Penguins.
No, we picked up Claude Lemieux.
Who is Claude Lemieux?
Lemieux's dad.
Did Claude Lemieux play in the NHL?
Yes. I don't know what team he played for. He had the same exact play, but what I do know is he had the same exact play style as Brent Lemieux, and there's a goal right there.
By Derek Brassard. What team was? What team? Yeah, I was gonna say. That's why I asked you. Was because I remember Derek Brassard, and I was wondering, is that the guy?
We
that.
took him from the Islanders.
Oh.
So the Bills get a turnover on downs at their own as they stopped the Niners at the goal line, and then they just fumbled it, and the Niners have the ball at the 4 or something. Oh, they just lost it. They have the ball 2 yards away from the end zone.
Dome. Who had the ball? Who got the puck? Domi! One-timer! No goal!
Oh, I was gonna say, it's a good opportunity. That's what happens when you win puck battles.
They're not even gonna review that, are they? That's a good play, though. What sucks, he was in the... Who was that?
A dude.
What dude? Oh dang, okay, they're not even gonna review it.
16.
For what? I'm joking.
Is that the end of the first period?
Yep, that's the end of the first period.
what first player
Have you ever asked a question to somebody and then when they answer your question, you forget what you asked them?
Only if it's like in a text message and like
Brendan Ayuk.
And they like respond like a few hours later, like on Snapchat, so it doesn't show me what I said.
Oh, yeah, that does happen to you. When you did that to me, and you're like, yeah, and you're like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, what? So it's like, did you have waffles for breakfast? Obviously, I wouldn't ask you that, but if you said yeah, like a couple hours later versus yeah, I had waffles for breakfast, that might remind me of what I said. Or what I asked.
Carter, you're making me want waffles now.
Eat waffles tomorrow. What the heck? Drilled.
Waffles
Dummy!
are so underrated. I wish I had.
They're over. Would you say they're what?
Underrated. I wish I had a chance to eat them.
Why don't you eat them that often?
Because like most of my breakfasts are filled with like eggs, and shakes, and stuff.
Radulov, Sergachev, up to second to Mio Heiskanen, to Klingberg, blocked by Donskoy. Donskoy, skating up the side, shot, gets hit out to hold him against the boards. Ryan Donato has it. Ryan Donato, over to Donskoy shot, we go, hit away. Donato shot, went out into the corner again. Donskoy tries to shoot but can't. Passed up to Ben, up to Williams. There's a lot of Williams, so I can't say the first name.
There's Greg Williams, the defensive coordinator of the Jets, that got fired today.
Who did?
The Jets defensive coordinator got fired today.
Why?
They're calling an 8-man, they called a cover 0 on the last play of the game. And they ready to send the ball at midfield.
You know who I think should have gotten instead of him?
Adam Gase.
Yep. I don't think you can really disagree with that, can you? Haha.
I don't disagree with that.
Well, you can't either. Whether you wanted to or not, I know you don't, but even if you didn't want to, you would have to, kind of. Well, not technically have to, but like realistically have to.
The reality that I think I need to come to in sports is that the Yankees probably won't win the World Series next year.
Why?
Because we're gonna have very little pitching. I mean, we'll have Cole. We don't know how good Severino's gonna be, but I still think Severino's gonna be a threat.
But what's different? What's different from last year to this year?
Well, Tommy John surgery. You know, it's just like the length, because it takes 12 to 18 months to recover from Tommy John surgery. He's going a year to a year and a half without throwing a baseball. But
well, I'm sure he's gonna have some practice before. They're not just gonna throw him out there and say figure it out.
Yeah, I mean,
aren't people usually like worse after Tommy John surgery? Like they're like only for a little bit. Like the velocity will be down and stuff, but it'll get back up. Is he more of a velocity pitcher or control?
Yeah, Severino's touched 101 before he started.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. How often does he hit 101? Does he hit it as much as the Cuban Missile?
No. He only hits it, you know, a few times throughout the season, but he's like Garrett Cole. He usually sits 98, 99, but you know, he will touch 100. 101 is like.
Is there any Cuban Missile as a starting pitcher? Not exactly, but. Shot! Oh, that should have been a good one.
Chapman used to be a starter.
But did he touch 102 as a starter?
Who, Chapman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw harder. He threw harder, like, when he was younger. Yeah, he touched, like, I think they clocked him at 106 once. Not with the Yankees or the Reds. He's touched 105 times with the Yankees.
One
I used to go
timer.
to every Saturday game. The hardest I ever seen him throw was 104.
When I throw to Cole Beasley, I have Cole Beasley on my fantasy teams. No, I saw videos like when your favorite team loses but your fantasy team wins. And it showed them being...
Yeah, I should start playing fantasy football if that's going to be the case. Because, I mean, I don't think the Jets are going to get me anytime soon. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to with NCAA regulars if I play college football. But I will have one more year.
Oh. Oh wait, so you might not be allowed to play fantasy football?
No.
Imagine imagine, wait, or can like DeAndre Hopkins, like, can he play fantasy football?
Well, like, the thing with college and pro athletes, you can play fantasy football, but you can't play for money. You have to play for fun. You just have to be for fun, like, you can't.
Why can't you play for money? Because you could potentially alter the results.
Well, yeah, that and like the teams go for like a team first thing, you know, like NFL. It's just professionalism. Like, you know, you're essentially betting against, you know, you're either betting for or against yourself. Like, that's illegal. Like, that's why Pete Rose, you know, they haven't elected him to the Hall of Fame yet. I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. 4,000 plus hits is crazy. I don't know why he's not.
But why isn't he?
Because of both
Hey,
our
Carly,
fantasy
you got a
sports
few
run back.
pieces of clothes on my bed that needs to get put away before bed.
Because why?
Because he was betting on his own team. Can't do that.
Well, no, imagine, well, can you tell your team, well, can you, like, let's say I had Diggs and my friend had, no, it's so stupid. I got my trade, I tried to trade with Braden, and it actually wasn't that bad of a trade, and it got vetoed, and then Nathan traded away Mark Ingram for CMC, and it didn't get vetoed. Because the person, quote unquote, didn't know that CMC was gonna be back. It's like, well, the person running the league, why didn't they veto it? Because they did know. And Nathan even admitted he knew, he just didn't say anything because he wanted CMC. And now look at me losing to him this week because he has him. Oh, and he also traded Diggs for Lockett, and he said, I don't see how that's a bad trade. And he got Diggs and for Lockett, and I'm like, Lockett is a second string, and is really good, but I almost said he's underrated. I mean, he is a little bit, but I think Diggs is still, either way, Diggs is still better than Lockett.
Yes.
Oh, and my friend dropped Justin Jefferson. I think it was Anthony. Yeah, he said he dropped Justin Jefferson because his dad told him to, and now Nathan got him. So now Nathan is basically stacking up on players he shouldn't have, and he's saying that it's completely fair that those trades went through. Like, do you think a Lockett for Hall trade is bad?
So, I can veto trades?
Yeah, when a trade goes through, I
think
people can vote to veto it.
I tried to trade my 4 worst players for Nathan McKinnon and 3 other really good players once my friend was running the league's sister last year stopped caring. I would hope that she'd like get a bunch of notifications, just look at her phone and just accept the trade so I would stop bothering her, but I didn't. But I won the championship anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Who are your 4 worst players?
I can't see now because of the league that I created.
Oh.
And I've actually, it was weird because Braden asked to join the league.
Yeah, I tried to trade with Braden and get him to trade his bad players, but they vetoed it. But he also made an actual... I actually did make a good trade though, and it also got vetoed. So everybody is so biased because I'm like potentially top 3, so I might get, cause in the league I'm in, first place gets $50. It's a 10-man league, and first place gets 50, second place gets 30, and third place gets 20. And I'm within range of getting third place, so they're intentionally not vetoing it, cause one person can't veto it. It has to be a majority of people have to veto, so the majority isn't vetoing those bad trades because the guy he traded doesn't care anymore. He traded Talent Lockett doesn't care anymore, so they didn't veto that trade. They didn't veto that trade because they want Nathan to win, because they don't want me winning, because that eliminates the competition, because Nathan isn't as good of a record as me. So if they get Nathan to win, Nathan's still not really gonna be as hard to beat, because they've beat Nathan every time. So by doing that, they're basically getting a free win out of me, because they're giving Nathan these good players, and I can't do anything about it if nobody else also vetoes it.
The only person in our league, I made the setting too, the only person in this league that can veto trades is me.
What about me? Why not me?
Well, I'll let most trades go, but if you can actually trade draft picks too in this.
How do you get a draft pick?
But don't be trading like don't be trading like Nathan McKinnon for like an AHL player. It's like, that's not fair. Unless they agree.
No, but how do you trade a draft pick? There's no drafting, or there is a fantasy draft, but
I don't know how I don't know if it's like.
Oh wait, okay, well I'm gonna trade all my draft picks then. I'm gonna trade all my draft picks away then, because if we're not.
Well, that's not a good idea.
Why not?
Because you don't get to keep any of your players.
What?
I'd wait until next time.
But what is trade? Oh wait, but don't you just start a new league every year?
No, we can just stay in this one.
So if I purposely tank, I can get the best player in the league. I'm not going to tank.
No.
Well, yeah,
I'm randomizing the draft every year.
Why? I'm never gonna get a good draft pick then.
How do you know?
I just know.
You could win the championship next year and get the first overall pick. Oh, Braden just put in Discord, oh, Joe Biden is here. Well, joke's on him, I don't use cologne.
What are you talking about?
He's like, he still sniff you.
What is Braden talking about?
I changed Calgary's name in the Discord to Joe Biden on his other account, since we haven't got one yet.
What's his other account? Why does he keep saying he's so sorry and he's gonna and he was just being a you-know-what? Like, he keeps trying to apologize to us, like, yeah, no. Apology not accepted. We better not get this. Oh my gosh. But that's stupid, because then you might as well just trade all your draft picks, because because you're still gonna get a good draft pick, or you're still gonna get your draft. Oh wait, so if it doesn't save from year to year and I trade all my draft picks away, do I just not get any picks? Will I just go with a 0-man roster? Will I just have to pick out as a free agent or what? Wait, I just realized something, Danny. Is there a delay for when you drop somebody? Is there a delay for how long they have to wait before someone else can pick them up?
There might be waivers.
Did you turn waivers on?
Yes.
Why? That's just overcomplicated.
If anybody wants them. If you don't like them, I'll turn them off.
I don't even understand. I still to this day don't even know what waivers do or what they even are. I know they're like some kind of like order in order like you can pick up draft picks. I mean,
so like everyone gets a chance to choose whether they want a player or not. A player on waivers. The team with the worst record gets that player if they. The team with the worst record will get to first choice if they want that player.
Oh yeah, like my friend wanted Merlin Mack, but I happened to get him, so I must have been higher on the waiver list. I know. We're probably gonna lose this first game. I have a feeling. I don't know why, I just have a feeling we're gonna lose this game. Attaboy to get that all the way down. Yeah, but I personally don't like the idea of waivers. I personally think whoever wants them first gets them. That's personally how I think it should be. I think it should be the first one to want the thing should. Yeah, we're not winning this game. GG, boys. Yeah, if that went in, that would be dumb. That just wouldn't be realistic. And Enval. Throw me shot! Save, die. the Bishop boy. My Bishop boy. Oh, that's a good job. Donato, what are you doing? Lupa Hints just bodied you. Or not bodied you, but he took you. Oh, straight up. They are not joking. They literally just took him out in their own zone. Wow, they are not joking. Donato, back! No, back! Okay, whatever. Actually, maybe working it to the point when you don't have maybe that's not the best strat. But whatever strat was smart didn't work. Okay, he saved that. We actually do technically have a chance, but maybe not a good one. Shot! No! Save that. I guess he left. Dan, did you leave? You didn't? Did you leave?
Oh, it stopped. Yes, that ran out of time.
Oh, you left?
I just ran out of time.
Oh, well, good thing the game was over. I mean, not that it really matters because technically we weren't even playing. But yeah.